When you're correcting a mistake,
when I'm correcting a mistake, then there's scraping with the scalpel.
Yeah.
Say like it's like a hospital thing, and then you're basically polishing. You're polishing down with a smooth stones.
Oh, you have some scraps. Can you show us that process on your Amalek scraps of the scratching? We'll show it up here on the screen for those who are watching. So I saw this medieval manuscript where it shows a scribe sitting in his chair, and he writes with one hand Amalek, and the other hand he has a razor, and he's scratching it off. And it was interesting to me because it shows what tool they used, like in the 14th century or whatever.
So here's my little knife kit.
Okay.
With a little brush to a razor blade to help the split.
So this is what you would do if
sandpaper.
Oh wow! So this is what you would do if there was a mistake that didn't involve God's
name. Then you would literally.
And this happens all the time.
Do this very, 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 very carefully.
How often does it happen that there are mistakes? Like, could you write a whole Esther scroll without a single mistake?
I would say the last one I did, I probably had about 4 mistakes in it, which was pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I did check. I was a checker for one of my colleagues, and he probably made about 7 mistakes in each sheet of Torah he did on average. And you just have to roll with it. It's all about concentration.
Okay.
It really is.
But it's unlikely to write a whole scroll even the size of Esther, which is really, really small, and not have some mistakes. So it has to be proofread.
Yes.
So, and they talk about in the Mishnah, it talks about the temple courtyard proofreaders. Oh no, scratch the whole thing off, or at least the whole letter. I want to see what the process is and show people what it is, because this is important. This is look, to me, one of the things that's really important about our Bible text we have today is it was copied with incredible accuracy, but it was also proofread. And like, for example, Aaron Ben Asher, Maimonides says he proofread it for many years. Mm-hmm. Wow. So the kuf is completely gone now.
The kuf is now completely gone. And what you would do is, so I would get a pencil, a razor, which I didn't happen to bring today, smooth that out.
Can you show us with the stone how you do it?
Yeah, and then, so you take the stone, and you just rub it around like that, and it smooths out the parchment. Oh, wow. Then I didn't bring this today because it stinks. It's called pear cloth. It's a kind of again a very noxious mixture, and if you paint it onto there, it stops the ink from spreading.
So when you write the new ink.
When you write the new ink.
Okay, that's interesting.
So pear cloth is kind of very important. I have absolutely no idea how that stuff's made. I'm sure it's not very good for you if you breathe it in.
Probably not.
But it's very cool.
And so this is one of the interesting things to me is when I look at these medieval manuscripts, I can see where a word was erased because it leaves a trace.